Hi. Yeah, I figured I'd have a 420 with my favorite artists. Share the elements, I guess, of some remix stuff too. I love everything. Um, Almost. Um, yeah, I often stick out in a crowd. I've kind of been feeling some really great messages from your songs, and yeah, well, I'm too drunk to drive. um, yeah, so I figured I'd say hi just in case. I don't know why I say it that way, but just in case, that's me. Just in case, 'cause my name is Justin. It's Justin Powers, Justin Sane. It's just indubitably, just indeed. I mostly use just in time or just insane. So those are all good mantras. I did Justin Power 10 years ago with a big hole in the wall. Uh, and that was quite fun. So I wanted to say hello and to tell you how much I depend on your music because I get kissed practically every day in my tattoo studio. And I get weird whenever I'm cleaning myself up, dancing to music. Now I have two things I'm trying to grow in my nose. I'm pretty fucked up. Music calls me a rose bush in French. She says rosy. And it also calls me Jesus and stuff, but I don't know if there's just one of us or lots of us. I think lots of us, we kind of, I don't know. But since July, I've been going through really magical moments and very scary ones too. Plus a music festival in Quebec City, the Festival d'été, which was marvelous and all that. Lots of good artists and even good ones managed to step on stage as the act suddenly appears. Oh, but as long as they use the doll side like a hammer, should be okay. uh, so yeah, the this year for the ironically I had the I don't know how many tetravolts of mystic powers around me. I don't know what happened. Might be the astrology. I don't know. It was quite weird. I think the pyramid flipped upside down, and the hierarchy was actually like this. The last time I did a video, it was like this on this side, the right side. No, even the left side was going like this. I don't know, can't remember. The video flips over when I. But yeah, so it's lots of weird stuff. I don't know if you'll have enough time to listen to all this, because it could also be when I listen to my own videos, it exercises me and gets rid of weird balls and roses or bad reflexes or bad wires that give you sore. Or a sore nose or sore neck. It's all twisted up, and you have to kind of crunch it, twist. I spend all my time with music on crunching all those bad surprises I tend to carry around. And see you again. See, I'm on the. My head just drifts away all the time. So yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst with a big and small dick. So, sorry, this is what I look like. I never really saw what a good life, normal life was like. So, I'm not. I just realized that I've been mistreated actually. That there actually was another way. But didn't really miss, except maybe from.
I'm having trouble understanding.
Shut up, Alexa.
Please
Alexa,
try
she's on the frequency. She turns on right when you're on. You didn't even ask for her. Alexa. I think she has a frequency. I'm paranoid. The man who walks alone is a paranoid. I'm telling you, lots of imagination. But when you bird language your way through, there's lots of avenues you can take, you know. Wow. Yeah, I'm always in my head and playing around with your music because I'm always alone. I don't really miss company that much. I like being alone. That's thanks to the music I listen to and I guess the values that punk, folk, and metal gave me. So musicians need to know that they did a really great job with somebody that had a self-destructive habits implanted inside of him, and bad kisses and addictions, and bad company, bad friends, and sabotage, treason, and yeah, treachery, masquerade, evil friends. Ses amis bonnes. Ses amis in French is his friends. The ses amis is his friends. Bun is bun. Well, you guys have the buns as the butt, but our buns are the maids. So ses amis bun though, because we think they're maids because we're speaking on top. They're always open because of their keywords. That's why they shut Johnny up all the time, blah blah, and all that. So yeah, we call them the bun because they're always wiping. But I'm actually the bun because I'm always fixing that wire up. They always keep on screwing the wire up. I can't get it just done and dealt with and then go further. I always have to. I make it this high or back down. Back down. Every smoke, every time I open my eyes. I mean, there's always, and every time you do something hidden somewhere that starts the whole cycle up all over the time. But using music, you manage to find it inside of you. Well, I'm often, music calls me father and daddy, and always stuck with a fucking evil rooster, the two snakes, red and blue with the thought. Oh, I gotta, I get that. That means the chest is full. When you get the stiff heart, the stiff cage, now you get prana up there, on top of that. Yeah, the musicians at the concert I went at Envolé Macadam, a few of them I think they got stuck with that screwdriver playing with their heart. So I noticed that when they speak, they poke their heart. So I managed to take it away from them, and I started fighting with the rooster, well, the black room, dark room. So yeah, and I even posted comments in the dark room. I said, "Fuck them." But I think that actually, well, some of the concerts they had domed us. We had a dome, no sky, so we couldn't access the whole hierarchy or whatever, influence everyone. We were not at the top, so I had to bust through the roof. The roof when it's me trying, but I haven't figured out because they have the top restaurant that spins near with green lights, but I don't believe that because when you make it further, you end up on antennas or something. And then there's always this plane. I'm really paranoid. You're gonna think Jesus is weird, but yeah, I think I might have worn those shoes. If not, well, your music is doing a really good job speaking to us and taking care of us. I don't miss wealth. I don't. I'm not a tattoo artist. I've been sabotaged a lot. I'm the little Gaulois, the little French squat of Asterix and Obelix that's resisting the Romans. I'm the only one with a train and trees, but I put a W there. They don't like the W. I just bite my lips and tongues all the time. Back to my home. Is it the center tower? The home? Home. I should be saying back to my home. Home. Yeah, it is the center tower on top, right dead center. Home. 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 Well, my home is kind of neat. You guys seem to like it a lot. I got lampposts in the hell well done thing place because I've been there all my life, so that's why I got this weird. Yeah, and then all these gestures I can triading the cure to your nonsense or something. But you make a lot of sense, more than I do. Just like playing around with the energy. When I watch my videos, I feel the tension and stuff. I hope people feel the same, have the same feeling about energy and all that. So I'm not really noticing how I decided I'd be Anarchy and I'd be in the center of left and right, but I just stumbled on a ball. Yeah, so I'm the ball grinder. I got a pretty good machine thanks to musicians. And then to add philosophy to it, to this book of revelations we have here, I'd say it's time for common religions to put beliefs in common and a bit more of a realism or reality, what you can feel to their holiness and get out of the Christian cage and all the religions that offer a punishment. Well, no matter where you go, you'll end up punishing someone. It's just that the best way to punish would be to punish evil people. But that's, I guess, what the Christians were trying to do, but it's not what's happening with the fascism in the Christianity. It's always the Christ that's making it to jail or isolated or the women that don't want with cat problems and whatsoever. And then when you make it, then I ended up with a wheelchair. Chaise roulante. Chaise is a chair. Roux is redhead. And le haunt is haunts him. The mustache. The pancarte. It hangs your card. No more cash card to speak. They play a silly paying game and what the what in French is cotton swabs. The what? That's what it was. What? Not that stupid. It's a friendship. Friendship. That doesn't look like something that's too bad. But you know, with the National Front. They're actually, I think what's happening is Le Pen is running around with the flag and taking all the bullshit, while Sarkozy or whatever his name is at the power is actually right wing total crap. Eddie came out with Iron Maiden. He had, I think, if I remember properly, a British and a French flag in his hands, plus Brazil. So what? Maybe it's not same crew, maybe it's the fascists and the Nazis. But then there's the Americans. America wants to grow too. So, but they kind of terrorized the Arabs for golf games. So I probably think that, but they're kind of a good menace that helps out. Prioritized a bunch of lucky selected few or something. That why doesn't they take care? Why don't they take care of Africa? So yeah, I have lots of political outlooks that probably you already know. So except that I moved Anarchy to center instead of left wing. It's more logic because it's freedom and it's equality. So in order to reach equality, everything in life works with a positive and a negative side, duality, or often goes to a triad. If you add neutral, the entity that becomes void because it's extreme opposites, they void themselves, becomes neutral, like a yin yang has a triad, hidden triad, even though it's utopia or duality. So yeah, I feel all those comparison in the energy I manipulate in my hands when I watch the video. Oops, sorry for the bad ad. And I was like, when I do that, people actually smile. It's a real honest smile, at least, you know. Uh-oh, somebody made it to the roof. What were you saying? Oops. No. That's there's two studs, RB stuff, a bunch of pins up there, and then there's a fountain. I have all this prana thanks to you guys. I had this beer. So if you ever feel like chipping out with a tikis, a little Christ, that's supposedly an insult. No, tikis, my little Christ. That's what they taught us to do. Because when they're at war with you, they'll eat your divinity. That's why they built this wall that we busted through. There was all the blue guys ranked up in here. And there's still a few blue guys that kind of red and blue that kind of tighten up to keep you from doing this and that. There's a good blue and the evil blue now. So I don't know what color to put the good blue, but evil blue is a powder blue. Yeah, and evil green is turquoise. Because one's on a bike, one's on a Lamborghini. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, positive and negative balance everywhere. Man and woman. So that it's all the quantum. I preferably unite beliefs and give place to all religions that make sense. They even make place to a religion like Satanism, which is a mockery to look really nice while you're fundamentally evil. What good could we get out of that? Maybe if we allow him to be fundamentally evil with evil people that they deserve it, maybe we could make a use of Lucifer. But temptation, I don't really need. But I guess it's anarchy, so we even leave space for Satanism and Baphomet and all them. Baphomet, it's just say Baphomet. It's this temptation, and then the front back, the marionette, the master of puppet. I go to a punk fest, I have a smoke on this side and a beer on that side, and two chairs. And they keep on, and that's all you see all night if you don't do it. The full. You said your song. I did the bartender too, and did everyone and blah blah. I never thought I'd be that good with people. They were changing benches. There was a puppet system that came on that would keep on saying "put a log in the fire," and then I screamed that out the other night. So yeah, they cut my left hand off. When my friends were all becoming metalheads, I went to rooms being some sort of grungy Nirvana kind of guy. Yeah, so maybe another 10 minutes. I don't want to make this too long. I don't have anything to do, so I figured maybe if I can get my favorite artists to spend some time with their creation, to let them know they're doing a really great job. That Maze of Roses is a hellhole. Well, it's not that bad. You manage to clean up sections and you just live in the clean section while it's all death all over. You manage to work a bubble and you just rewrite the same meter of tape every day, and then you just don't go all the way up and down because they do loops with the wire. I always get those. And sometimes they're yanking out of your heart. They're actually landed in the heart. You probably know that already. But yes, you gotta extract that evil. So if everything is quantum physics and the quantum enigma and it's all light, would it be too boring to just say that it's celestial entities that gather in a common mind space that create a divinity with common beliefs? And it's not and then yeah, maybe the divinity holds secrets they can get from the. It's actually secrets from the community communicated through God or through what they call God, but it's actually the common mind space is God. So people create their own mind spaces. So we would have a main mind space of celestial beings living a human experience and gathering according to their elements, beliefs, and energy into factions and smaller domes in which they're comfortable, like the Catholic cage. There's actually good in it, but they're crucifying their king, so their true king. So they're out of whack, you know. Who fucking killed Jesus? It's the fucking Romans. And it's the Romans that perpetrate that terror. It's to terrorize people with a dead body on the cross. I get that twirl on the rail right in the middle of my back that's just crawling down just by talking about that. And I got the stove just kicking down. I got tortured by a Christian woman. She was actually a really good woman, but something happened to her, took control of her, and she was holding me in a heart-shaped box that was. I had a nerve on this side that would just a nerve. It would hurt on the four corners of the box, and she would hold me in the box. But it would hurt more than that, but still she would keep me on track with the true word of the Bible and what they allow us to speak of when speaking of the religion. But if I try to bypass the dogma and to question reality and question whatever mentality or reasons or behaviors and logic or whatever other than what the Bible says, I'd be yanked on that sore nerve back into place, you know, and wearing the shoes of the Christ for Christ's sakes. The Christian woman was torturing Christ. I'm getting a loop crawling out of my rib cage and taking another brick of the wall out just by talking about that to you guys. And it might be your music that's cleaning me again. Your music does really good cleanup. I get all this dough inside of me that gets all mixed up and with wire and evil wire. Yeah, I get wired. I'm wired. Goddamn. I think everybody's wired to something. Fascism made it far. That wire, it affects the trails we take. It's our, we bend it where we want. We all have that wire. I usually bump into people's head when I have three persons in front of me, and they make my trios, and I go into their head, and I turn it the right way according to this and that situation, resynchronizing they go turn that one a little bit, then turn that one a little bit, then turn that one a little bit, turn that this way again. And then you just let go. Your mind knows which way to turn them. You just and it changes to the right person randomly and just places them. And then next time they'll look at a different person and be called in a different sequence with either teeth, eyes, mouth, or whatever they're kissing. And now they went to these. Beware these. The top of the eyelids. That's where the addicts would kiss. Yeah, those addicts. I would always go fetch, and it's a fucking spade, eh? And it looks like a tear. And these two S's would, when you go numb-eyed and all relax with music will break through a protection they have and a sequence with the four corners, and then you make it inside to the image, and there's hidden messages with the order in which the letters flash, and they represent. This would go AD, and then the I would go to the H, where I figured that they send I is the I of my son. It's when I speak of I, with I. But they send I to Ashish and to ecstasy. And then the T they send directly to ecstasy going over Ashish. And when you have songs playing to there. So I figured that was the kind of hidden. And it was actually getting people in a downward spiral. And these two S's, SS, they're pretty damn German. This font, this calligraphy is Germanic or barbaric a bit. And it says, and it was so. But it was so as an order, as in, and it is so, and it was so. But after this gig, I had that people with I'd hear the pickles and the Big Mac, the whole show trying to just follow love. People were getting close and hanking me with their bags, and I hear that I get poked, and then there's a little poker on this too. Oh no, it's on this. I got this like a souvenir. Ultra violence, and this was flashing the other day. I get weird clients. I get kissed every day. So your music is oh, see what I just did. Oh, here's mine. Deletage. I got music collection. Who's this one? Oh, Irish Moutarde, really good. Irish mustard. So yeah, we'll have ourselves. My diet is dope, licorice, and there's a whole tons of it. I even braid it in Celtic knots, dreadlocks, and ties that are also braided in French braids. And then they got my unicorn out, but I think they put it down and they tied it on this handle I have in my back. But that's not a good sign because when you say yeah, I have a handle on my back to someone in Quebec, it means that, do you think I'm that stupid? But I actually do have a handle on my back, but I don't think I'm that stupid. But I wonder what it's doing. That now my hair's going like this, and I have to bust through a priest's PP's, a parish priest, a whopper, Italian parish priest. No, I have a priest dome, or either they put me with red balls on it to keep my hair down so they don't always stick on the antenna, but they're always talking to me this way anyways. And they're commanding, so they're saying work for me. I try to kiss the musicians like this in gigs to get them to program. And sometimes it works, and they make ranks of soldiers, and they actually rank in lines like on a chessboard when the casting works. So you get yourselves little soldiers of the good when they let me kiss the musicians. But on the big festival, they had this guy. They put a net, the magic net. We couldn't get to we were actually sending good stuff to him. There was a redirect. That's a magic weirdness. I was taking the cork out of the musician's art. I could make it to the cork and unhook the chain holding the cork and bring it to mine, because I just let go and it fixes itself. It pokes a little bit, but my body knows which way to move it away. So I just have to be careful not to speak too angrily for maybe 2 minutes. And it's gonna work its way through usually, but it's going up. I don't know where this came out of, but I got this, so I may as well just stop thinking about it. It's the best way it's gonna place itself. So yeah, so there it goes. It goes into my future wheelchair. 32 minutes, 3209, but 18283, I think. So this was Jesus' Chronicles. So just subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to have a little deliriums of craziness coming from a little Christ. See you. I love you. I love your music.